What if you could get more of the Jimmy and Nath Show with Emma? You can with the podcast, thanks to What If. You're only a what if away from great winter holidays. What if? It's Aussie for travel.
Welcome to the podcast, guys. Hello, everybody, one and all. Did a little trip out to a hospital yesterday. Let me tell you, I get lost in hospitals so easily. This particular one I went to, Westmead Hospital, right, in Sydney, Western Sydney. The signage needs a bit of work, right? Needs a bit of work.
I find it's the arrows.
Yes,
Because
very
it's like,
confusing.
is up upstairs or is up straight ahead? And if it's like...
Good one.
So-
Good one.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I
It's
agree.
true.
I
It is,
agree.
but shopping centres do this too.
Yes. Oh, my God, the shopping centres. I just want to find the toilet. You said it's straight, but you actually meant up.
Correct. What does that mean? I tell you what it should
But how
be.
do you? But how do you draw a
Oh,
straight?
sorry, let's just
Sorry,
wait
mate.
for
You
the burp.
bit of gas coming out.
I have a question for you.
Yes, jab at the heart.
Yes, Chubbs. What do you want?
Chubsy. Chubsy.
What's up, Chubbsy Malone?
Oh, that tickled me so much. How do you draw a straight arrow then?
No, what you do is you write the word up, right? If it's up, you write the word up, and then the normal up arrow is like down.
Yeah, okay.
Keep going straight.
And then what do you write for in front of you?
It's what do you mean? You open your eyes,
Yeah,
you'll
it's
see
like
it.
a, no, it's
No,
a
but you're saying they
perspective.
write up.
Yep, sure.
What do they write if I want to go that way?
It's a perspective arrow. It needs
Yeah,
to be
so
on
you're
saying
a...
It's kind of like what
Yeah.
you're
No,
no,
saying.
but I'm
like
saying, do they say straight? What do they say? Because you're saying you write the words UP.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
UP to go up.
And then what's that one? What do you?
I think that's the up arrow sign.
Yeah, but what is there any word next to it?
Nah.
Oh, so you're saying only the words up?
Yeah.
And if it's the arrow, it means straight ahead.
Yes.
Like the emoji when you're on your iPhone.
Yeah,
It
like
says
that.
up.
It's just so it differentiates from walking
So
straight
no,
and going
no
up.
arrow for up.
No
Up
arrow.
is just
No,
the
up
words.
is just up.
Up is just the word.
No, I like
Arrow
that.
is straight. Can someone send a message out to every Westfield, Centro, whatever?
Yeah, put it because
Please?
it's so confusing when you're trying to
Just-
find the.
Can I also
bathroom.
just while you're making signs?
Sure.
Let's put a number on it. Because I hate going to the shops, and I went to Bondi Westfield.
Yeah.
For international listeners, it's a big shopping centre.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
And-
very annoying. It's got the crossover.
Cross everything.
Yeah.
But
That thing.
they'll have the sign for toilets, and then they'll have the arrow, which we don't know if it's up or straight.
Yeah, what
so
does
you
that
don't
mean?
know if you're going up or straight.
No idea where it is.
But then there's no distance.
Oh yeah, how long am I walking for?
So
Great.
put toilets 100 metre.
Or toilets 1 minute. Like
Yeah.
you know how you click on an
Airports do it.
article online
Yeah.
Airports
and
do
it says a 1 minute read, 3-minute read.
So
I love
I'm
that.
walking the other day, and to your point, I was like, now I'm thinking back, I'm like, was that arrow up or was it straight? But then also I don't have a distance. So I've been walking for like 100 metres through this
know who gets
Westfield, and I go, have I walked past it or did I not?
Trying to dodge all the prams and the trolleys and the slow walkers, the ones that take up the whole.
Oh, and then I did something embarrassing. I forgot about it. Just came to my brain.
What did you do?
Shut yourself there and then.
No, I saw, shout out Sylvia Jeffries.
Shout out to Sylvia Jeffrey.
she-
There's a shout out.
What
I
a
did not
gorgeous
think
woman
we
she
love
is.
Syl.
Gorgeous woman. We've been on her show
She's a
with
great
David
act.
Campbell.
Yeah.
Very funny, very good.
The morning show on Channel 7?
No,
9?
Today Extra
Today
on
Extra
9.
on 9.
Yeah.
God, I was so
You're
wrong.
thinking of Kylie and Larry.
Ah, who's the short ball guy?
Short ball guy.
Larry.
Larry.
Oh, Laz, we love you. Anyway, so I see Sylvia, and she clocks me, and I clock her, and she's sort of giving me a puzzle look, and what I think was happening was she's looking of like, do I know this guy?
Yes.
Is this someone I
She
recognise?
looks familiar,
Imagine
but
how
not
many
sure.
people they get on their show all the time.
Yeah. And so I'm like, and so then like there's sort of people between us, but we're shopping in the same area. So I'm sort of like giving her like
It's
Yeah.
me.
Hello, Syl. Hello, Syl.
and then I think what happened is she's gone, I don't know him. He just must be a fan.
Oh, no.
Because her face changes to like look away from me, like to try and look in a different direction. Like
Oh,
this must be just a crazy fan.
oh, no.
And
Big
You're
fan of-
eyeballing her.
yeah,
Big fan of Today Extra.
Yeah, and so it's raining. I've gone to the gym, so I'm in a black hoodie that's all wet.
No.
And then I've bought 2 bouquets of flowers.
Oh, you look
One
like a
for my
man.
partner, one, and then I was like, if I'm buying for my partner, my mum's visiting, I'll buy mum a bouquet of flowers.
Yeah,
she
yeah,
deserves
she
it.
loves flowers.
But I've kind of got these 2 flowers, and you know I've got that. No, not, I don't have a hunchback, but you know I've got that.
Overweight.
What have I got that thing at the moment? My hammy, the
Yeah,
lip.
you got a lip. Oh, my
So-
God, you're the hunchback of Notre
And
Dame.
I've got these 2 flowers, and I'm like, Sylvia.
I got you some flowers.
But why did you do the voice?
I thought if I'm in for a penny, maybe in for a pound. And she's now like,
Walking away.
and I'm like,
shuffling away.
me, a friend would want some flowers.
Went back and started ringing your bell at the top of your tower, didn't you? Dong! It's 9 o'clock, Sylvia! Dong! Dong!
Anyway, I'd like to apologise to Sylvia Jeffries.
Jesus Christ. And I felt bad for calling Larry the short ball guy. Dating in the dark, guys, it's here. No buyers, no swipes, no lights. It's a true blind date between two singles. Yesterday, the date was suddenly stopped live by our producers. And today, we find out if it kept going.
Dating in the dark on the Jimmy and Nath Show with Emma. It's blind dating with the lights off and the awkwardness turned up.
Last time on Dating in the Dark.
My name's Nalita Tran.
Hi, my name's Tim. I'm 32.
The lights went off and the date began.
Cool, we can talk now? Hey, how's it going?
I'm good.
Nalina was very open to Tim.
What's a green flag you like in the bedroom from a partner?
How much do you want to know? I'll give you everything.
Well, Tim was a bit flat.
I don't have a go-to move necessarily because every woman is different and you got to ask questions to find out what they require, what they like.
Even when it did come to red flags, Nalina surprised us at every turn.
My girls and I, we actually put together a downloadable PDF files of red flags that we surveyed among our group.
And because of the low energy from Tim, the producers decided to step in.
Oh. Producers are getting involved here.
Why are they
Oh, they're stopping it. They're stopping the date. Oh, they're taking them away separately.
Oh.
Hello. Hi, I'm good.
Do you need more fun from the date? Do we need more vibe? Do we need
Yeah,
more
I would
banter?
love something to push off the edges a little bit.
Yeah.
I would just love a little bit more
Yeah.
banter a little bit.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
this sounds like a dinner date.
And over in a separate room, the producers asked Tim a very important question.
We've noticed your vibe is pretty low, so just need to ask, do you want to continue?
Are we stopping this?
Jimmy, Nath and Emma were given an update.
Can we hear it, producers, or no?
No, he's already quite nervous, as you guys can hear, so cameras I don't think is going to help right now.
So no audio, nothing?
No audio, nothing. I'm just going to take him for a chat and see if we can loosen it up a bit because he seems really uncomfortable.
Okay. All right.
Will Tim return? Or will Nalina be stood up?
Welcome back. I think Tim made up his mind.
Yeah, I tried to run away at that. The talk been getting back to come down. Yeah.
With the blindfold still on, it was time to restart the date and turn those lights off.
Am I taking things off?
I'm not yet.
Just the blindfold, I mean.
And after everything that happened, it seemed fitting to start with this question.
What's your worst date?
I haven't had many bad ones. I think the worst one, like we were sitting in a bar looking at the street, and her idea was like good chat was like talk about how ugly everyone walking past was. The date became me making fun of her about it, and so she was fine being like razzed about it. It was a very strange date.
Did that end up in any friends with benefit?
Unfortunately, I did go home with her because I'm a weak person.
Yeah.
What's one of the worst dates you've been on?
The bad date for me would be with this pilot. We had a beautiful dinner, but he was so self-obsessed, and I should have trusted my gut, but then I trust my other part more, and I went home with him, right? And I was like, fine, I was, ovulating, whatever. So I went home with him, and I think our sex lasted like 3 seconds. Like, it was so bad, and then when I wanted to leave, I think there was tears coming out of his eyes. No, I'm not kidding. He was like, would you like to stay for breakfast? And I felt horrible. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yep, no one wants to deal with that turbulence. Anyway, Nalina kept on coming up with those juicy questions for Tim.
Is there any sort of like confessions that you wouldn't make on the first date?
I'm a bit of a turbo nerd when it comes to like fantasy and like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. Yeah, I love fantasy, I love reading fantasy. And I guess something that I've found that not everyone does is when you're reading fantasy, sometimes in my room I'll just like read it out loud to myself and do all the voices and like I'm reading an audiobook to myself. That's pretty.
I love that.
Pretty lame and weird, but yeah.
I reckon Alina's going to love to hear some of those voices.
100%. You can't just throw that out there and then not do the voice.
I want to hear the voices.
Me too.
Okay, Tim, let's hear those voices.
But I don't know if you've seen like Lord of the Rings.
Would it be a red flag if I haven't?
Don't worry, Tim. I think I can answer this one for you. Yes. Yes, it would.
There's the hobbits, and they kind of talk like this. They're out there in the West Country accent, and they're a bit like that.
I think you're holding back.
I am holding back.
Yeah, you are holding back.
I think there's like,
Go wild.
If there's like a,
Just imagine we're in your bedroom
silly,
right now, or your living room.
Well, there's other things that we'd be doing if I wouldn't be making silly voices. If we were in a bedroom. That's something for myself.
Do I detect some steamy roleplay flirting going on there?
Well, if there's like a dwarf or something, he'd be like, talk like that. I've got a sword and a shield. I'm here at a party. Yeah, and that's what I do in my spare time because I'm a cool guy.
She wasn't into it.
The body language was very like.
It was almost like sympathetic, wasn't it?
But it didn't as you know, Nathan, we always say, Sam is commit to the bit.
It was time to hear Nalina's confession.
Do you have a confession you wouldn't tell on first date?
Oh, I thought I dodged that bullet.
Yeah,
no. Okay, well, okay. Before I say this, I have come a long way. So, I had sex in a church once.
Nice.
Once again, of a lady.
Yes, let's not get into those details. Let's move on to talking about if these two want kids in the future.
Definitely want kids. I'm not in a rush though. I'm in my 20s. If I'm lucky enough. One, but I would love to, so they have siblings. I grew up with beautiful brother and sister and lots of cousins, and that is something, an experience I would love my kid to experience. What about you?
Yeah, I've been on the fence. It's kind of, as you get older, I think it does grow, the desire. And I think in the right circumstance, with the right person and the right financial situation, yeah, one or two, definitely no more than two. So, yeah, I'm not dead set on it, but I definitely could see it happening.
Cool. Not a deal breaker.
Not a deal breaker.
And after chatting about kids, Jimmy had some very honest thoughts.
I find them both boring. I see no.
Do you think they both want to just be out of the date?
Yeah, 100%. I hand on my heart cannot see them going on a second date. I'm calling it now. These people will never see each other again. You heard it here first from Jimmy, guys. What a legend. That guy.
No one thinks.
Dating in the dark on the Jimmy and Nath Show with Emma. It's blind dating with the lights off and the awkwardness turned up.
Very, very awkward date this morning from Nalina and Tim.
Very uncomfortable. And what about your commentary? You wanted to end the date again.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't want it to end the first time.
You were fiery.
The producers had to intervene because Tim kind of wasn't really bringing much to the table. But then also I'm thinking like, is it worse for him to walk down on Nalina or being like, okay, I'll give it another go? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's worse?
Almost like against his will. He's like, fine, I'll give it another go.
I am, so proud of them and everyone that's, put themselves out there because it's hard enough going on a first date, let alone one that's completely in the dark and then it's being recorded for us on radio, also online. Again, I can't stress this enough. The Jimmy Nath Show with Emma and YouTube. Dating in the dark. They're long form. Like they're 6-7 minute clips.
And they're so they are so good because there are so many different twists and turns. We're in there watching the whole thing live as it happens as well. You've got to go and see it at the Jimmy Nath Show with Emma on the socials.
On 9.
on 9 now.
On Channel 9. One day they're probably going to buy it off us. But yeah, Em, I don't know. You would have heard it there before. I don't see them going on a second date. I think if this was a date in the real world, both of them probably would have just walked away.
Yeah, walked away and being like, yeah, we tried. Yeah. And that's what happens in the dating game, right? You go on so many first dates and it's just not, the spark isn't there.
And you overthink things in the moment and you overtalk or you undertalk or haven't we seen both of those?
And I think that's the commitment though from both of them because again, if it was in the real world, I think it just would have petered out and they would have gone, hey, have a lovely night, finish your steak, finish your beer, sip your wine and get out of there. But they're staying, so I do appreciate that. And again, without giving too much away, here is a tease of tomorrow's app.
Next
time on Dating in the Dark.
Oh my God, wild.
Our two strangers share their thoughts in private on how they feel the day went.
It was also horny.
But Nalina
I feel like there's a lot of room that he could have really gone, but he held back.
didn't feel the same way.
I think what I'm looking for is someone who, ambitious and have that banter. Like, I feel like he would bring that out, but I didn't really experience that on the first day. I don't have anything to offer.
Trending now with Emma Chow.
Britney Spears and Pamela Anderson are reportedly pissed at Taylor Swift.
Oh.
It's because of the photography that is on her new album, The Life of a Showgirl. So they feel they deserve credit for the looks on the album. Britney is not happy with the cover where she's lying in the bath and she's got like the bejeweled like bodysuit on. She's like, that's really similar to this tour that I did back in 2001.
Oh, so she's upset that it's kind of similar to something she did over 20 years ago.
Yeah, and then Pamela says the headpiece pic on the back of the album with all the feathers and stuff, and she's got the diamantes on her face, that's lifted from her last Showgirl, like the movie look.
By that argument, like Priscilla, the Queen of the Desert, could call through and complain.
Dina Monteith could complain. Like, that is burlesque. That is Showgirl.
It's cabaret.
Yeah, like,
it's been
get
around
over
for
it.
years.
Yeah, she's not going to be like in the credits being like, or in like the podcast for New Heights. And thank you so much to Britney and Pamela Anderson for giving me the idea of photography.
Oh, someone's trying to stay relevant.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, look, everything's been done by someone. You know what I mean? Like,
100%.
Nothing's really an original idea. I'm sure someone like Cleopatra probably had a diamond tiara. Did she start diamond?
No, but she had the eyeliner.
Okay,
see,
The
she's
Cole eyeliner.
No one else
rolling
can have
over.
eyeliner.
She's rolling over in her grave at the moment. She'll get
like,
in her
and she's saying to Taylor,
in her esophago.
Yeah.
Esophagus.
Sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus.
It wouldn't be a
Sarcophagus.
grave. And it's hard to roll over when you're wrapped up.
Yeah, it's actually true.
Jimmy pretending to be a mummy all wrapped up.
He's not pretending to be a daddy, so it's nice that he's a mummy.
It's nice to play both sides.
And finally, the MTV VMAs are coming up in September, and they've announced the performers on the night. So we've got Sabrina, J Balvin, Alex Warren. He's going to be on the show very soon.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And Samba. Ricky Martin's going to get the first ever Latin Icon Award, and Busta Rhymes is getting the Rock the Bells Visionary Award. I had no idea what that meant. It's celebrating his boundary-breaking cultural impact and indomitable musical career.
Sarcophagus, it's pronounced. Jim, after a big day on the frothies, what's the go-to order? What's the go-to order on Uber Eats, Jim? I feel like I know your answer. It's McDonald's, timed perfectly for when you get home.
Yeah, you Uber Eats it,
timed
and so
perfectly.
then when you get at your front door, it's at your front doors.
Mine's KFC Wicked Wing combo. With
Is
a solo.
is that drunk or hungover?
It's just sober as well, to be honest. It's Friday night meal.
Yeah.
No, I need something really greasy. Like I need greasy, like you know that all that juice that just dribbles out of the chicken when you bite into it.
I'm a Macca's girl. You're the same as you, Jim.
Yeah.
I love timing it perfectly. And my walk home from our local pub, I go past Macca's every single time. It is so dangerous. Well, how about this? One of Australia's DoorDash orderers has absolutely gone viral. Thousands of people are admitting they're guilty of the exact same thing. So this is the clip. The clip shows a delivery driver in front of a customer's home holding an Uber Eats or a DoorDash McDonald's bag, right, that has been ordered. He then pans the camera across the street to the McDonald's across the road where they were ordered from. We're talking less than 100 metres away. Someone has Uber Eats
Across the road.
or someone has DoorDash from across the road. 80 metres. Here's a little bit of the delivery driver explaining.
Shit, you not dropping this off from there. Unbelievable.
Pans around less than 80 metres across the road. What a legend. I do this.
That's financially irresponsible. Sorry, get off your ass and walk across the street.
Well, this is the thing, though. You know, I was always so against delivery food. I would always go and get it, right? Yeah. But I reckon it's probably been the last 3 years where I'm really bad at this. There's an El Jana that's just opened up. It's close to both you and I, Jim, but to me, it's a solid 9 away. We're talking 120 metres.
Yeah.
And I've been Uber Eatsing from there.
Nathan!
You can see the top of the El Jana sign from my balcony.
Oh, my
And
God.
we're talking 120 metres, and I've been doing extra garlic sauce, large chalk, and some chippies. Bit of tabbouleh.
I mean, during COVID, there was definitely, when you couldn't leave, when we were in lockdown, there was definitely a lot of questionable orders. At times, I wish I could have gone and got them, but couldn't leave the place. But
one of my friends just messaged, haha, you're a fat pig.
And they're not even listening to the radio.
No.
It's just a random thought they had.
Saw my recycling.
Yeah, constant update. I mean, I've done it when, severely hungover. Like, I'm like, I can't leave this bed. But the Maccas and KFC, which are probably the go-to hungover foods, are still not like walking. They're near our houses, but they're not like...
Oh, they're walking distance for me.
120 metres is...
I've got...
No, but they're near his place. They're not near my place.
How far is it from your place?
Oh, for you, you're probably looking at a kilometre.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Way too far to walk.
But you could drive like a kilometre in the car.
I just said hungover. I might be still over. So this is I'm
that's
making
true. That's why you'd be getting that
responsible
Uber.
Responsible, yeah. Because that's, by the way, that you sound like my partner. Because when I'm hungover, and I'll be like, babe, I'll get us some Macca's or KFC, and she goes, let's just drive. And I'm like, we don't want to take that risk.
Yeah, that's true. It's clever.
And then she has to come back. She's like, fine.
I have done lazy Uber Eats. I've got the El Jana. Next to the El Jana is Macca's. Then you've got KFC and Mad Max. All of these are within, but the furthest away is the KFC. We're probably talking 160 metres. I've Uber Eats from all four of these.
Wow.
It's repulsive.
It actually
Not the food.
is.
The food's delicious.
And most times he orders all four. They just walk along. Nathan Roy.
Yeah, it's clever. 13 10 60. We're going to look for Sydney's laziest person right now. We're looking for lazy listeners. How close was the place you ordered from or that you Ubered to? Right? So we're not just talking Uber Eats deliveries. We're talking maybe you got an Uber down the road, the end of the street.
Yeah, sometimes our feet hurt from our heels and we want to go to the next club or the next bar or whatever. And it's only a 3-minute walk, but we need to just sit down in an Uber.
Well, our beautiful producer Lolo, she lives, how far away do you reckon you live from me, Lolo? What are we talking? 2 minutes? 2-3 minutes max?
Yeah, 2.5, maybe.
I've Ubered to her house a couple of times.
One time it was rain.
It was raining. It was raining.
There's
Absolutely.
a few times where I've picked both Nath and Lalo up, and I'm like, does someone want to walk to someone's house? Like,
Yeah.
Nah. They both want to be picked up.
You two.
Passenger princesses.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
And it is like, it's not even a full song. I'll pick Lalo up and drive to Nath.
If there's a service where you come in and pick me up off the lounge and put me in the car, I will pay that extra delivery fee. Okay, 13 10 60. Jump on the phones. Rachel from Des Moines. Hi, Rach.
Hi.
How lazy are you, Rach? What did you order? Where was it?
Well, it's not me. It's my dad. He takes the courtesy bus from the pub down the road back up to our house, which is about 200 metres, because it's too much of a incline up and it's free.
Yeah, he's probably had a skinful too, Rach, yes?
Yeah, probably.
Rachel, just hypothetically, because obviously you know your dad pretty well, let's just say there was no hill. Let's just say it was a flat 200 metres. Do you still think he'd take the courtesy bus?
100%. He wouldn't not.
But he has the hill as the excuse.
That's my kind of guy.
Oh, it's the hill. It's not the distance.
I mean, to be fair, if I had a few espresso martinis and I had heels on and, maybe there's a bit of a sprinkling of rain, I'm not walking home.
No, that's true. Absolutely. No, my wife makes me carry her a lot of the time. She'll just do piggyback right up the top. So forget that.
That's a free gym session.
Yeah, that's why I don't go out with her anymore. Brett from Glendenning. Hello, Bretty.
Hi, how are you?
Good, mate. Lazy listeners we're looking for. How close was the place you ordered from or Ubered from?
Hungry Jack's, which is literally on the other side of my back fence.
Brett, why?
It's too long for you to get in the car and drive the 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm guessing you can't jump over the fence and go the back door, Bretty?
No, I wish.
Yeah, that's why it's hard.
What do you get from HJ's, Bretty? What are you getting?
Bacon deluxe.
Yeah, so good.
The burgers are better at Hungry Jack's.
And they're better Ubered towards you as well. Good on you, Brett.
At least when you live close to the one thing I'll say about fast food Uber Eats that really upsets me is it doesn't come, you like it hot, right?
Yeah.
Like to your point, Nathan, you like the Hungry Jack's burger, the KFC, the chicken's got to be hot, the Macca's fries, you want to be crunchy. And when you Uber Eats and they're not close, it gets there and it's just it's sad.
Yeah,
Even when you
absolutely.
do priority, it is really sad.
I know. And then you get so sad, but when you're that that close, you just walk. If they forget something, you just walk over.
Hey, guys, you forgot this.
Charmaine from Campbelltown. Hello, Charmaine.
Hey.
We're looking for lazy listeners. How close was the place you ordered from or Ubered from?
No, I Ubered to a house literally across the car park from McDonald's.
Okay.
What?
How far are we
Yeah.
talking?
Like 20 to 50 metres top.
Why did that Uber driver?
You got an Uber driver to drive that far?
No. I'm an Uber Eats delivery driver as a side gig, and I literally delivered it across the road.
Oh, you did this for someone.
You're the driver.
I was the driver, yeah. And then because like Macca's was so busy, like I was waiting for like about half an hour for this order. The dad walked across the road and said, "My son ordered, and we're still waiting." Blah blah blah. I was like, "Is this the person's name?" And he's like, "Yep." And I said, "Sorry, I'm still waiting for his order." I said, "Do you want to take it?" And he goes, "No, you can deliver it."
But he was there.
He was there.
The dad was there. The dad was there, but he wanted me to deliver it to his son.
Yeah, because they've already paid the money. May as well
Yeah,
get the
exactly.
service.
I was gobsmacked. I could not believe it.
Oh my God! So did you get it? Could you walk it over, or did you get in
I
the
could
car?
walk it over, but I drove it.
What if you could get more of the Jimmy and Nath Show with Emma? You can with the podcast. Thanks to What If. You're only a what if away from great winter holidays. What if? It's Aussie for travel.